Is this on? We're supposed to be in the back. I like to hear. My name is Tim. I've known Steve for St. Patrick's Day 2008. What? I'm
Into the
trying
mic,
to
man.
Am I moving? Like, don't do that. I had all these. So prior to this, I had like 6 drafts of this done. I was told I had 30 minutes. Now I have 5. So I'm gonna try to keep this as short and as personal and try not to cry as humanly possible. I'm gonna cry, so that's not gonna work. It's okay if I cry. You know, a lot of you know the relationship between Steve and I. A lot of you know the silly points. A lot of you know the humorous points. A lot of you know the not even borderline, inappropriate points of Steve and I's relationship. But what a lot of you don't know about is the really kind of quiet, I'll call them behind closed doors points. There are a lot of times, the 4 a.m. phone calls for garbage plates at Gitsy's, the 2 a.m. egg sandwiches on the couch over conversations watching Boiler Room that I still have not finished. But then there was just a lot of random kind of nights on the couch talking about life, talking about whatever we felt was appropriate. Because we were young, growing up together, and just trying to get through our early 20s alive. And what I learned about Steve is, yeah, there's a time for humor, there's a time for silliness, there's a time for all the fun stuff. There's also a time for emotion, there's a time for personal, and there's a time for really reflecting. And what I learned about Steve over this course of time is Steve is the most selfless person I've ever met in my entire life. Steve will do anything for anybody at any point in time in his life. He doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m., 2 p.m., doesn't matter. And that is a direct reflection of his parents, who have welcomed me into their, welcomed me into their family and their life as a son, which I am eternally grateful for. But then Jess came into Steve's life. And just when I thought there wasn't anybody else as selfless as Steve, I met Jess. And between the two of them, they get their happiness from making other people happy. I mean, I know what a pain in the ass it is to make enchiladas every night, and yet Jess makes them every single time that I come over. They named a room in their house after me because I stayed over so often. But never asked for a dime of rent or anything. They brought me into their home, they let me stay with them because they valued my time. And I value theirs. And I am incredibly proud and incredibly humbled and incredibly honored to be asked to be part of this day. Just don't cry, damn it. I was so excited when Steve asked me to be in this position that I got up and jumped up so excited that I hugged him, and we had to redo the hug because Jess didn't have her phone out in time to take the picture. True story. So, to you guys, to 2 of the most selfless people I've ever met in my entire life, may you find this day full of happiness yourselves, and I just hope you guys enjoy your night so much. Cheers.